Oh, hi everybody. How are you? I was just having a little bit of trouble getting on the internet, but I'm here now. Let's just check that I'm in the right places. Perhaps you could tell me where you're coming in from. I'll just check that everything's working. So far, so good. I think so. Let me find your comments. Alrighty. Hopefully you're coming on now. Right, brilliant. Tell me where you're coming in from. Oh, I'm suddenly feeling hot because I got all anxious that I couldn't get on. Hi, I'm Libby. I'm from Truly Myrtle and Wardrobe Toolbox, and I'm calling in from New Zealand every single Thursday. I do this live podcast from here in my studio out to you all over the world. And we talk all about knitting, and we talk about spinning and sewing and anything else making that we want to talk about. I'm just going to clean my glasses and pat myself down. Right, let me just see. You found me. Yes, sorry, Becky. I've had to go live onto my page because I can't go live in the Hangout anymore. And I was racing to get here this morning because I've got a whole lot of things I wanted to show you, and I had to go and get them. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Yay, I can see Facebook and YouTube. So at the moment, I'm going live on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel, straight into those places. And I do hope to add Instagram to that list, but I just couldn't fathom that this morning. So I'll do that another day. Nice to see you here. Give me a hi in the chat. Oh, it's a cold day in Rangiora. I was thinking about you down there this morning, Tamsin, because I was out for a walk and it is glorious here. It's cold. Well, it's not your kind of cold. It's our kind of cold up here. It's blue skies. It's absolutely beautiful. I was wearing a t-shirt and little shorts, and it was nippy, but I warmed up with my walking. Hi, Claire. Nice to see you. Hi, Mary. She said it's a beautiful, brisk autumn day in Auckland. Yes, that's the same as me. Taking a break in my office to join you. Fantastic. Oh, yay, Barbara. Okay, so I need to make a note. Next week, remind me, people. I'll make a note in the Hangout. If somebody wants to do that, then I'll be over here on the page. I can't get back into the Hangout. I'll put the file over there later so people can watch it, but this is where I am. So we have to watch for random people leaving strange comments when we're over here. Okay, hi Amanda, nice to see you too. You got 2 kids homesick today. You told them to stay away from me. Yes, your baby must be nearly here. So fun. And she's making good progress on Ginger Bliss Sport Weight yarn. It's up so fast compared to 4-ply. Exactly. We've got a new test that's in the works. It'll be out for everybody at the end of this month. What are we, May? It'll be out at the end of May. I think it's coming out on the 31st, is Ginger Bliss, and it's going to be absolutely lovely. Hi, Marina. How are you? It's lovely to see you too. I'm just remembering to go and grab you something that you sent me, which is really good. Hey, Sabrina. Morena, you forgot the time, so you're a bit late to the party. Don't worry, I was late too. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. Tamsin in Rangiora has 3 layers of wool on. There's my mum. Good morning. She's near me, and it's beautiful and sunny and blue. Maureen did her 6 o'clock walk to catch up with a friend, and it was absolutely crisp, and you loved it. I think of you often, Maureen, when I'm lying in bed and I'm awake and it's 6 o'clock, and I think Maureen will be out there walking in the dark. I don't like walking in the dark. I like walking. I'm solar powered. I like walking in the sun. Joe said it's bitterly cold in North Otago, woolly sweater weather. Amanda's got 6 weeks to go before her baby comes. It's so exciting. Becky's loving her Ginger Bliss test. And Mary said she's freezing in Hastings, wrapped up in Georgie and Aviva cowl over the top of a long sleeve merino. I have a little merino singlet underneath my Dolly today. This is Dolly. I haven't worn her for ages, and it was so nice to put her on. Gosh, I love all these. I love winter clothes. I'm so happy that it's cold. Apart from the fact that I'm happy that it's cold because I'm not getting so hot now because it's cold. So that is actually very happy for me. Phew. Hey Fiona, nice to see you too. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you today. I've got a pile of things around me. I wanted to talk to you about spinning because I've been doing a bit of spinning. I've run into a little bit of problems with my spinning. I wanted to talk to you about that. And I've got I've got some shawls that I wanted to show you because I think they'll be excellent for your spinning. Those of you who spin, I've got some shawls and I've been wearing one of them a lot, and I thought this would be excellent to knit up into with Handspun. And I've got a couple of others that I thought, yeah, these too. And then I've also got a really fun fibre box to show you that Marina sent me, and I wanted to talk to you about that because she has a little bit of a deal going on at the moment for Mother's Day, which is on Sunday, and so I wanted to share that with you as well. So first, let me talk to you about what's on my spinning wheel. I've had a couple of things on my spinning wheel. When I got back to spinning, I didn't do a heck of a lot of spinning over the summer, but I sat back down. This one looks a little dusty. I have to excuse my dusty spinning things. Hi Bernadette, nice to see you. Maureen said, just know, Libby, if it's screaming windy, I'm not out on a walk. I'm not out on a walk at 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's too blowy and noisy. Yeah, hurts your ears. Fair enough. Hey, there's Abra from Minnesota. Nice to see you. You're coming into the spring. Coming into the summer, although, yeah, that's a good temperature, 75. I think that must be similar to what we have. Maybe a little bit more. No, I think that's probably about what we've got. Hey, Jean, nice to see you from Kaiwaka. Okay, so I had this on my spinning wheel before I stopped at I just didn't do a heck of a lot in the summer. I was hot. So I think I did some, but not a lot. Anyway, I got some new big bobbins and a big fly for my wheel for my birthday at the end of last year. And so I've got some on little bobbins and some on a big bobbin. And I was spinning up, this is from Dolly. What does Dolly sell her fibre as? Someone can remind me. But anyway, this is Dolly. This is a Corriedale silk. It's a really pretty burnt orange colour. It's all much the same. I had visions of they've got 3 bobbins worth, although I think this one I had a little bit of an accident and I think I've joined it up again or something. I think there was something that went funny on this. This is the last one I did. Look, it's a little bit thick and thin. It's a little bit thin and thick, but it's really pretty. I had this vision of combining this, doing 3, I don't know what I thought I was doing with 3 bobbins, but anyway, I wanted to do a 3 ply, and I thought I would join these 3 plainer oranges, although they're nicely different tones of orange, you can see they'll be pretty together, with another bat that I've got from Lynn at Fibre to Go, and it was grey through to orange, and it has sparkle in it over the grey, and I thought, oh, I could just see all those all coming together. It's similar kinds of oranges, lots of oranges, and so I finished up on this, and then I started up on the new one. I was having an absolute nightmare. I think it's the silk in it. I think what's happened over the summer is that my nieces are gorgeous, but one of them particularly likes spinning my spinning wheel, and I think that she's fiddled with the knobs. I'm sure she has, because I've seen her fiddling with it a lot, and that's fine. I don't mind her touching it, but I'd forgotten to set it back again, and so it was drawing in too slowly and not giving it enough twist, and it was just breaking, and I was cursing a lot about it because I couldn't even get started without it breaking. So I tried to fiddle with the spinning wheel. I tried to tighten it up a bit, but I'm still having a lot of trouble. I started the new bat and I've just given up. I've given up altogether at the moment because I just can't seem to manage not having it break, and I'm sure it's the silk. So now I'm thinking, okay, see, look, it just this is just really breaky. Oh, that first bit was really breaky. So it's not enough twist in it. Would that be correct, people? I'm looking for your help here. It's cold and wire wrapper. That's good for jerseys then, Lisa. I'm glad that you've got a chance to wear them. But yeah, so I'm looking for your help. That one's a bit of a dog's breakfast at the top here. Anyway, give me your suggestions on what I should do. I think I need to make it a tighter twist. I just need to have a play, I think, as well with it to make it work, and I haven't got the patience right this moment to do that. So I put those to one side. I'm thinking I might just spin them together as a 3-ply and forget about the other bat and just do that when I'm feeling it like I'm managing it a little bit better. So what I did in the meantime, excuse me, was I picked up some other fibre. Now I get a fibre club every month from Fibre Maiden, is that right? Fibre Maiden and Handmaiden, that could be it. I get a mystery fibre along every single week from Handmaiden, Amy, and no, every month. I've got quite a lot of fibre now that I've collected, but I love getting something that I haven't chosen and that's out of the box. I never know what I'm going to get. So I thought I'll go back to spinning Corriedale because I love Corriedale. Silk is actually strong. It's probably just not enough twist. Okay, Marina, I'll try. I'll just try increasing my twist. I've had a play with, I've gone back to the Corriedale. Corriedale, you can't go wrong with Corriedale. If you're new to spinning, or you're getting back to it like I am, start with Corriedale. That would be my advice, because it's really, really lovely to spin. And so anyway, I got this bat, and it was all these colours. It was sort of red through to this frog green. There's a few greens in there. There's a little bit of a darker green that comes in. I've blended together some of these reds. It was quite bright burgundies and greens with a bit of white, so it was quite different. And I thought, I'm just going to spin it. And I stripped it. Actually, what I did was I broke the braid into three along the length of it, the 3 lots, and then I split those. And so it's a lot of splitting. I just wanted to mix the colors up a bit. So I've done that, and I've spun it up, and that's the whole braid spun up, and I'm a lot happier with my spinning on that. It's good. I'm enjoying spinning that a lot. That was really pleasurable to do. And now I'm thinking, now what next? I'm not sure. Amy from Handmaiden. Thank you, Claire. Amy from Handmaiden. Brilliant. Now I'm thinking, what am I going to do with it? I don't really want to spin it by itself, even a chain ply. I'd quite like to ply it with a couple of other things. And I'm thinking I'd like to have a bash at doing something that's more along the lines of one of those super colourful spin cycle-y type yarns. So I was thinking, what am I going to spin it with? I'm not entirely sure with these colours. These are diametrically opposed on the colour wheel, and I'm just not sure what to put it with. Let me just have a look at your comments. My guess would be not enough twist, but you also have to watch you don't go the other way and end up over twisting it. I think that's where I'm running into problems, Amanda, because I'm sort of one or the other, and then it gets so tight, and then it's like you're spinning rope or twine, and it's not very pleasurable either. And I keep telling myself you probably just need a new wheel, but I probably don't just need a new wheel. I probably just need to master the wheel I'm just, when you start thinking of other wheels, I see all these beautiful wheels, and I think that would be nice, and who knows. Anyway, okay, so I pulled out my colour wheel when I'm thinking about this, and I'm thinking I'm going to spin another 2 braids, and then I'll blend the whole lot together. Now, one of them I think I'll do just a plain colour all the way through to pull it all together, but I've got the opportunity to add some more colour to this, and I wasn't exactly sure what. So I thought on my colour wheel, I'm sort of got this green here, and you see this green here, and I've sort of got well, it could be more about, it's more purpley, isn't it? It's more that here. So God, I'm going the wrong way. So I've got that green, that purple. Hang on, let me just see. I think it's that green. It's not really that green. It's more, it could be more, it could be a bit of that green, because I'm just thinking I could do, like, I've got a couple of options. If I decide that it's sort of this green and this colour, then I could go for something this really red, and I could do one of those triadic things. What are they? Split complementary, where I have the reds and the purples, and then the green is in it. So I end up doing something, how do I put it up the right way, with those sort of 2 colours at the bottom. So I need to pick up more of these reds. I could go for that. Or I could, if I decide it's more that green, then I've got that pinky purple colour, which is what it feels like. It actually feels like this one, but it sort of varies into those 2. And then I could scoot myself over to here, and I go for more of an orangey colour. So an orangey colour for it. I mean, it's going to be quite garish, I think, to join all those colours together. But then I'll have one over the top to really tone it down and pull it together. And whether that is something very dark, could be, just like a wash of grey, is a dark grey, like a charcoal, is always nice to throw on a dye to really kind of tone it down the way I like it. So I could do that with sort of a dark charcoal all the way through it over the top. So I'm just undecided. If I go the other way, let me just have a little look here. If I go the other way, you end up with more or less, this is sort of it, isn't it? Hang on, where am I? That one. That one. This is another option I could do. So I could start with that reddy colour, which is sort of what I've got, that burgundy purple. It's always hard to see what the other ones are, but it is more of that burgundy purple at the top. And if I go down well, I haven't got these two colours, which I actually adore, but that combination, let me just put my fingers on them, that combination with that burgundy purple at the top and those two, I rather adore that. But I've got more of, hang on, let me leave my finger there, I've got more of these colours. So if I'm going to try and, oh look, this might be better, actually, this might be more up my street, something like that, like an acid, like acidy green colour would be nice, wouldn't it? And so we go more in the acidy green realm. I think maybe I'd prefer that. And then that, with the red as being the contrast at the top, that burgundy colour, but we bring in a little bit more of the yellows through here. I think I quite like that. And then if I throw a mustard over the top, well, we know mustard in that, and if I throw a grey over the top, we know grey and those mustards looks really good. So, and I really love mustard, grey and pinks. They're actually my favourite is grey and pinks. But I think maybe I'll do that. I've just thought that on the spot while I'm talking to you. This is a great colour wheel, Becky. It's called the Creative Colour Wheel. I've got quite a few different colour wheels, but I really like this one. These colours, these are colours I wear a lot. I mean, you can see I'm wearing these colours. I love those really jewel tone colours, but on the back, it has them all in the pastels. So it's a good one. It's a really nice one. Creative Colour Wheel. It's made in the USA. I think I got it from just an art store here in New Zealand. I don't actually remember where I got it, but it's helpful. It's got all the different colour ideas. All right, that's what I think I might do. I might do like a acidy greeny colour. I'll need to figure out if I've got any in my stash. I might do, and then a charcoal, and then we'll come back and we'll see what it looks like, and we'll see if we like it. How about that? That will be fun. Oh, the dilemmas of spinning. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, so let me show you this fibre box that Marina sent me from Strawberry Patches. Now, Marina is absolutely lovely. I've known her for years and years and years. Long time ago, I met Marina, and since then she's had two beautiful little girls. So it's years I've known Marina, and she's a sweetheart. So she has she started dyeing yarn, and it's called Strawberry Patches is the name of her yarn and fibre. And she contacted me the other month, and she said, hey, would you like to try my recipe book monthly fibre club? And she offered to send me one. She did send it to me. I didn't have to pay for it, which was so kind of her. And I thought it was so sweet. I wanted to show everybody. So she's got this recipe book monthly fibre club. It's just something a little bit different. I love a fibre club. And I've left it all wrapped up. I've re-wrapped it up for you so you can see. So you get this nice red box. It comes every month. And in it, you have, let me show you. It says, Dear Fibre Adventurer. In April, this was from April, okay? So she sent it to me a little while ago. I invite you to admire lavender. It's a simple plant that has so many uses. I've always loved the smell of it, be it in soaps or freshly washed sheets, but I can remember being so surprised when I first tried it in an ice cream in Paris, and it tasted so great. Below, you'll find a simple popsicle recipe that you may want to try. I chose this modest and popular flower for this month because I've always loved purple, and I wanted you to challenge you to spin and knit yourself socks in this gorgeous New Zealand Corriedale and nylon fibre. The fibre comes from Fielding, New Zealand, and was dyed in my home studio in Auckland. I'm very proud to be supporting other Kiwi businesses. She said, I've also wanted to introduce you to Blackbird Grove soaps from a small New Zealand business that's worth supporting, and hopefully bring you the lovely fragrance of lavender while you craft. I hope you enjoy this mystery fibre box and come back for more. And then she's got little lavenders at the bottom. Let me show you the soap first. My mum is a great lover of lavender, and I know she's watching, so maybe I'll give you this soap, Mum, because I know you'll love it. Would you like it for Mother's Day? I can put it with the other thing I've got you. Oh, it's so pretty. Lavender and lemongrass is the soap. It has a little bit of lavender on the top, and this is from Blackbird Grove. Oh, it smells divine. I don't know if I will give it to you, Mum. I might keep it. You know, if Mr. Myrtle smells this, he won't let me give it to you because he is an aficionado of handmade soaps. Oh, it smells so divine. He used to make a lot. Lavender and lemongrass soap that came in it. Makes everything smell nice in here. I have that colour wheel as well, says Sabrina. From memory, I bought it from Gordon Harris. Yeah, I think that's where I bought it from too, Sabrina. Gordon Harris, if I did buy it from anywhere. Anyway, here is the fibre. Look at this. It is a beautiful, beautiful purple colour. It's not wishy-washy. Nothing wishy-washy about it. In here, she's got a little pouch of stickers. One of those little labels that says handmade, so you can put a little handmade, I've got little holes here, punch in the end for putting on your handmade socks, I suppose. And then some pretty little lavender stickers in here. And here is the braid. Let me just get rid of all the bits of paper for you so you can see it. Here's the pretty braid, and it's a really lovely purple colour. Look at that. It's got the greens in it from the leaves, a little bit of the white tips, and the lovely rich purple. So it's called Lavender from the April Fibre Club. It's a sock blend, which is nylon and corridor. And I love a sock blend. I love a sock blend. I'm wearing a sock blend. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh yes, that lavender colour is delicious, Barbara. It's so your colour, Barbara. You'd look good in it. So if you're a spinner and you're interested in getting something like this, it has a recipe book monthly fibre club. So you can have a bash at spinning a particular flavour every month, and then getting another little treat inside your box, like this pretty little soap. Then go and have a little look at Strawberry Patches Yarns. So she said she's got, Marina says she's got a sale on at the moment for Mother's Day, so it might be nice to go and have a try if you want to. You can just go to Strawberry Patches, I'll show you the thing, strawberrypatches.nz. I actually rather fancy a pair of socks out of this, so I think it would be really cute as my little Jilly socks, wouldn't it? Or my footsie socks, I think. That assumes I can actually spin thin enough to make a fingering socks. We might be making DK socks, even worsted socks at the rate I'm going. Blackbird Grove is local to me, says Amanda. I have her lavender and lemongrass soap too, and it is gorgeous. Yeah, it's really, really, really yummy smell. It's so nice to have all these local things. So obviously for those of you in New Zealand, this is going to be probably more tempting because it's all local to us down here. But if you have a local fibre box in your country that has local businesses incorporated in it, it's always nice to support them, I think. So there we go. That's what I'd show you. Isn't it the most stunning, beautiful? It's actually coming up really well on the screen. That is what it looks like. It's that beautiful, rich lavender colour. So go and have a little look at Marina's website and see what you think. I'm tempted to. I need another fibre box because I did have one, a guy called, I've forgotten his name, but he was Southern Cross Fibre in Australia, and he had beautiful fibre, and I was subscribed to his box as well, his fibre club, and he's retired, and so now I'm down to one. And what I think I'll do is I'm going to spin a lot more, and then I'm going to sign up to another one. So I think I need two. It's always nice to get two. Okay, let me show you the last thing I wanted to show you. I have been wearing, because it's been particularly chilly here in my studio, as the days get a bit colder, I have been wearing a shawl around my neck when I'm working. And the other day it was so cold I was wearing a jumper and a shawl because I was freezing. And this has been the shawl that I've been wearing. This one. Now this is a really, really old pattern of mine, but I love it. And I've become so fond of it the last few days that I've actually worn it out. And I've been wearing out of the house, and I feel pretty jolly fabulous in it actually. So it's called Pohika, and a thing I love about this shawl is that it just falls around your shoulders, and then it sort of hangs down at the front, so it does not fall off. And I just wear it like that with the V at the back. It's got this lovely stockinette and garter sections in it, and it's such a cool shape. Look at the cool shape. It's got these cool angles in it, the way you increase it, and it's just really super simple. Anyway, I tuck it around my neck. It is amazing how much warmth you get from just having, let me just put it on correctly so it's all nicely in the middle for me. It's amazing how warm you feel just by having a little something around your neck. You really do feel a lot warmer. And you knit that one, says Kim, in black. Oh yeah, be fabulous in black. Oh, it'd be lovely, Kim. Be so stylish. Anyway, I do feel quite stylish in it, even though it's like this it's really handmade chic. That's what I've decided. I'm going for handmade chic these days. So I wore it out the other day. I just had a little, I didn't have a jumper on. I just had a little long sleeve top on, and I threw this over the top with a nice necklace and some cool earrings and some jeans and boots. And I thought, I feel a little bit of handmade chic now. I don't even care what you people think. This is what I'm doing, handmade chic. So anyway, Pohika, she's a great pattern. I was thinking she'd be excellent to knit in DK and in handspun yarn, excellent to knit, because she's be super flexible on the gauge. If you have handspun like me and you're not entirely sure what to do with it, this is a DK gauge. You could do it in fingering if you want, but it will be smaller, or you could do it in worsted or bulky if that's what you're getting. It will be bigger. You'll need a little bit more yarn, won't you? You might know you need more yarn. Yes, you need a little bit more yarn because your stitches are all going to be bigger. But yeah, I think it would be a really, really good one to do in handspun, because I think it'll be really forgiving shawl to have in that. And what you might be nervous about with knitting up your handspun, if it's not perfect, you will gain in the really interesting shape of this shawl. And I just think overall you'll find it particularly pleasing. You'll have that lovely garter background, center to it, and then these little edges. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that one because I've been really enjoying it like that. See the shape of it? It's pretty cool. I actually would love. I keep looking at some of these older patterns and think, I'd like to do something like that again. So anyway, that's Pohika. I thought she'd be great for your handspun. Another one that I thought would be really good for your handspun is this one. And this is Queenie. So Queenie is also DK. It's nice when we're spinning thicker yarn to use some of these thicker yarns in shawls. The texture on that, of course, is beautiful. If you have a really busy yarn for this, you might decide that they don't work together. The texture doesn't work with the busyness of the pattern, so you might change that to just a plain, which is fine, or you might think it can carry it fine. But the other thing you could do is you could pull some DK out of your stash, and then you could add your handspun at the bottom. And so I've got some mohair. This is just straight up mohair. You don't have to use straight up mohair if you don't want, but I love the look how see-through it is in those parts. I just love texture, and the difference in texture in this really appeals to me. I did use spin cycle in here, but that you could use handspun. Definitely, if you have use your handspun in something like this. You don't need a heck of a lot of it, and the effect of it can be quite gorgeous at the bottom of your shawl. So that one's Queenie. She's a lovely big shawl. I'm really feeling the groove of wearing my shawls like this year, like Red Riding Hood's grandmother. I think I'm going to have a winter like that, where I really knock it out of the park with grandmother shawls. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, she's a nice big shawl. She's got a lovely scoop to the top of her shape, and she makes her really easy to wear, and she'll stay on your shoulders beautifully. See how she scoops up like that when you've got her on. So she's a good one. I rather enjoy that one. That will be really good for your handspun too. And then finally I have one more, and this one popped into my mind. Yes, Amanda, that's the biggest problem with your spinning. You never know what to use it for. Colour work yokes is as far as you got. Colour work yokes like the one I'm wearing, of course, if you can spin something that's even, that would work through a sweater, absolutely fabulous. It looks so good in a yoke like this. But I think shawls can be the way to go when you've got handspun and you're not sure whether it's going to work for a garment, or you think this could be a little bit ropey. Rather than letting it sit there, put it into a shawl. I actually do plan to do that more, and so that it give people the opportunity to either buy a yarn or to make a yarn to put in their shawls. Sabrina says, I wear my Queenie heaps for shoulder warmth in the winter months. She is a good one, isn't she? Like Goldilocks' grandmother. Not Goldilocks, who is she? Red Riding Hood. That's what I feel like. It's Queenie. Okay, and this is the last one I thought actually would be fantastic as well as a handspun option, is this one. And this is Windsinger. And Windsinger, I remembered this shawl. She was sitting in my box of shawls, and I remembered this shawl because someone made her in Malabrigo yarn, and Malabrigo posted it, and it was really pretty shawl. It was all pinks, all pinky apricots. It was so pretty version of this, and I thought actually this would work in a handspun as well. All that beautiful garter. I used single. I do love a single for garter, but a lovely handspun yarn through here would be fantastic. Or you just grab some yarn out of your stash and then you throw your handspun as this part. Either or, you could choose which part, but has these like ticks that go into it. See, out one side. So that side is small, and then that side has all the thickness on the border. It's pretty cool. If you're someone like me and you like a bit of asymmetry, but it ends up being symmetrical, see? Can I hold it back far enough so you can see? It does end up at the end of the day being symmetrical, but I do love a bit of asymmetry. that this one is fantastic. This shawl. It's a really good little one to wear. Definitely feels like shawl weather here. So then you get you could use all your beautiful hand spun down here, and you'd see all the pretty colours and the prettiness at the bottom if you want. So I thought, yeah, Windsinger, that's another good one. That would actually work really well if somebody was just not knowing what to do with their hand spun. Amanda said, I haven't made a Queenie yet. That might be a July cast on. Too much other stuff on my needles before then. Yes, you'll have a baby in your arms in July, but I suppose you could, as long as you put it on the boob, tuck it in your sling, or somehow on, you knit round them. And actually, you know, without having these long pokey needles now, it's fantastic. Breastfeeding and baby and knitting, perfect together, I think. Oh, thank you, Irina. Yes, I do love that Queenie shawl. It's a really good one. This lovely one here. It's such a good weight. So when the weather really gets cool, I will be pulling this one out and throwing her over my shoulders. She's fun. I've been watching Yellowstone lately. We watched them in order. We started with the 1863 or whatever the year was, and then the 1923, I think. Can't remember. We watched them in order like that, and then now we're watching the modern one. And I have to say, I am feeling a little bit of a cowgirl vibe going on. I've got this lovely big belt, and I wore that the other day, and actually this would look fantastic with it, wouldn't it? Go all kind of, what did I say before? Handmade chic, handmade cowboy chic. That could be what I do. All right, everybody, it was so lovely to see you today. Lots and lots of spinning, lots of spinning. So many people have taken up spinning. So many people have got back to their spinning wheels. It just feels like spinning is in the air. So hopefully that gives you lots of spinning inspiration. I will see you next week, same time, same place. I won't be back in the Hangout as far as I know. I think Facebook have put the kibosh on that. So I'll be here on my Facebook page. And I'll be over there on YouTube. One day I'll manage to negotiate how to get into Instagram as well. But in the meantime, have a great week and do lots and lots of knitting. See you later, everybody. Bye.